overview on my trial tomorrow. So, take a walk on the wild side here in the Ozarks. See if anything gives us a little trip on nature. Well, I discuss with you all the fact that my trial tomorrow for harassment, obstruction of government operations brought by Dennis Gilstrap, a elected judge, not an actual judge, as per the Arkansas Judicial Review Board informed me. So with that, he elicited the help of people under him in government, a Judge Mark McCune, formerly a prosecutor Mark McCune, who I am very aware of because DHS had brought actions against our family, and I asserted my constitutional rights with them. So these folks don't like the fact that as a citizen, I will do my due diligence and research what I have to, because I am a man of common law. The Constitution of the United States is the supreme law of the land. I don't operate under any Ponzi scheme on any unauthorized franchise, simply for the fact that Universal Commercial Code is for commercial businesses. It is not for the private citizen. That's why the Constitution illicitly says the rights of the government, as far as states for federal, revert back to states, and then states revert back to we the people. It is a contract they have with us, and they have breached it for many decades, if not several hundred years. Well, I, folks, am an American who is very ticked off because they abuse their authority. They use qualified immunity, which is a judicial doctrine never ratified by Congress. Check that out, President Biden. You might want to start at the top, where all the government branches begin. You're fully aware of it. You're from my home state, so I know you're fully aware of it. Followed your career somewhat too, Mr. President. And hopefully all the good you're doing now stays to all the good you can do. Because I, sir, am not under an international mutual fund. I do not participate in any worldly Ponzi schemes either. So, the governor of Arkansas, in all his due diligence, brought to his attention many misconducts by state police, Van Buren Police, Arkansas, Fort Smith Police, Arkansas, Alma, and mostly all your law enforcement period. We have all seen the fact of what government can do and what it does. Now, with that, it's not equal rights. It's not equal justice. And Lady Liberty's blind. I guess I got to grab her by the hand and lead the way. Because as I say, folks, you're not taking my constitutionally guaranteed rights. They're guaranteed for a reason. Our founding fathers, some of us, our forefathers, fought for those rights. And I'll be damned as an American if I'm going to let some bureaucrat take mine away. So, simple aspect is, they want to play the war game in court. We can play the war game in court. That's not an issue. See, I'm not far enough out in nature, folks. I still got a road beside me. So I got vehicles sometimes that run. But I had to pause on filling you in on that for a moment. I'm sorry. But as shady as government is, my family's safety is the only safety I care about. Kind of lost in my own woods. But anyhow, because I took a FOIA into so-called Judge Dennis Gilstrap and addressed him with a camera phone, a cell device, to record my interaction on redress of grievance, which is my right. Read the Constitution. Those words are very simple, as common as can be. Now they want to put their little legalese bullshit on it. That's up to them, folks. It's not up to me. It's not up to you either, actually. If you accept it willingly, and you sign to it. Take a little bit of advice, research and check it out. It's UCC 1-308 without prejudice. It is a universal commerce code, commercial, however you want to say it. With that UCC 1-308 in their commerce code says that the Constitution of the United States, all our rights are still intact and guaranteed, even under their code. So when you go into court, you got to ask them, am I in a court of common law or a court of equity? Definitely not that. Sorry, get a little bit dark here. So with that, after the judge responds to you, court of common law, because he can't say a court of equity, because then he has to admit to an international mutual fund that most of us are aware of anyhow in the world. Just a lot of sheeple. They'll follow wherever the money goes. Well, I'd rather give what the good Lord provides for me. And since I had my back broken in the oil field for my constituents and my family, good money, folks, but it's a dying art that needs to disappear. Sorry. Done a lot of devastation to the world environmentally, and that's my opinion. But with that, back to the good old boy club here in Crawford County, Arkansas. They spread their hands to every department, including schools. DHS, of course, is in there. And not only that, it's attached to the police, it's attached to the administration of the governor, and Governor Asa Hutchinson, thank God this is his last term. He is gone. I wish he'd be gone in handcuffs, but we'll work on that. After all, folks, to maliciously, there's 3 steps to a malicious intent. It is malfeasance, nonfeasance, and feasance. And what everybody in America sees is feasance in the Constitution, or in the dictionary. The word means a willful disregard to do one's job. So if you're refusing to do your job, how can you guarantee equal justice, equal rights? And in turn, how can you violate them in the same breath when you already know you swore an oath to the same Constitution every American does? Oh, that birth certificate, that piece of paper that you hand for a persona. Well, sirs, I'm a living soul. I was created by God. I wasn't created by man. There's no Frankenstein here. I may look like Frankenstein, but it sure as hell ain't him. Step back, folks. That bluff's a little shaky. But this is a sunset here in the vicinity of Mulberry, Arkansas, and my family loves it here. Loves what the good Lord blessed us with. I mean, having my back broken in the oil field and losing stuff, that's life, I guess. But I'm blessed. The good Lord will provide. I always find a way to make stuff better for my family, and I will do it again. Broke back, bipolar disorder, evil intent in the government, whatever, I will strive. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And the nice thing is, I'm a hard target to kill. God bless. But I'll inform you folks with another upload tomorrow morning when I get to court of the exact scenario and circumstances and paperwork of everything that I prepared for them. So we'll see how the game would like to go. Let's see if we could put some stuff asunder. God bless, and God keep everyone safe. And hopefully good still does reign over evil, and people finally opening their mouths and addressing those public servants, including the president. Sorry there, Commander-in-Chief. God bless you. Follow the leader, but you follow the leader until a point. The leader tells me to walk into an open firing squad with all my entire family and commit genocide. It's not going to happen, Mr. Leader. I'm not a total dumbass. But I will die for friends, family, and kinsmen who are not greedy, who do not look to destroy lives, and who do not misalign every fabric of the Constitution that there is. And oh yeah, Supreme Court, I'd like to know why it is that the case that I still have in file with y'all, and I guess I'll give a call about that in the morning, has never been a letter sent back to me ever since it was passed to you, letting me know if you denied it or you did anything with it, or is still sitting in limbo, because I know how the American bureaucrat system likes to drag everything out. Now, for the NSA Bilkin, God bless you. I like some of the things you said in your interview, and I hope you mean and do everything you're saying, because a lot of changes need to happen in government legally. That's why I'm going back to school. Might as well be a lawyer and throw myself in with the wolves, because I sure as hell ain't going to become one. Unless you mess with my family, then God bless. Beware of dog. Have a nice night, folks, and hopefully I filled some folks in on what you've seen for the past couple months. I know I've been pretty asunder, but with now learning I had epilepsy several months ago here, trying to deal with all the bull crap and trauma to my children and this wonderful pandemic that's addressed the world, and especially us in our own homes, through no cause of action of our own or to anybody else. But it's amazing. I'm going to kiss the ass of my enemy. You don't have to be my enemy, but you do have to pay for the damages you done to me. Feel me, Mr. President? I think there's a cause of action in the international courts. Maybe you might want to have our tax-paid public servants with the outstanding IQ check that. I'd appreciate it. Anyhow, I'm going to get out of your hair. God bless you. Have a good night. Peace.